to the 10x tribe, where we're all about multiplying your money and taking your trading to 10x and beyond. Today we're talking about undervalued and under the radar SPACs. And if you'd like to get first access to some of these picks that I make, well, every day I release a list of the best opportunities, the best SPACs, the best stocks, the best cryptos, etc. for free to the members of the 10x tribe platform. So if you'd like to get access to that, the link is in the bio below. It takes no time at all to sign up. I think you'll be impressed by how much we give away and how much we care about getting you to be a better trader. Now let's jump right in. The first one I want to look at is CRHC. I think this is an exciting one because it has an experienced banking team with connections to both industry as well as the federal government. And I'm kind of guessing and speculating here, but I think they're going to snag a really hot tech target, possibly even an AI company, which would be potentially very huge. The reason they're so cheap and sub net asset value or NAV is likely because people don't think it will go tech at all. But I have my reasons for believing this. What's also very exciting is that it's one of the largest SPACs in existence. I think that'll confer it some competitive advantage, especially as the SPAC space becomes a lot more crowded and a lot more competitive. The second SPAC I want to look at is CCIV. And I think this one is undervalued for what it's going to be because their management is very experienced. They launched one of the most successful SPACs to date, CCXX. But one of the big issues with CCXX is that it went after healthcare. And even though it was one of the most hyped SPACs ever, the healthcare industry and the valuations around it doesn't quite move as fast as EVs or the tech industry. So I think people are a little bit disappointed and they're conferring that onto this new SPAC. But just as those commercials on CNBC say, past performance is not indicative of future results. In fact, I think there's a lot of positive things to say about CCIV. Just like CRHC, it's one of the largest SPACs in existence. In fact, the second largest just behind PSDH, again, which will help confer it a competitive advantage. Now, the rumor for CCIV is DirecTV, which doesn't quite get me too excited. But again, it's also just a rumor. There's also been speculation that it might be Lucid Motors. And I think this one's a little bit more credible because there's a Lucid Motors board member sitting on CCIV. And Klein, who runs the SPAC, they're well connected to the majority owner of Lucid Motors. Now, again, Lucid Motors is very much speculation, but I think if CCIV gets Lucid Motors, it will be the second biggest pop in 2020 SPACs to date, with Nikola being number one. And I think that'd be great because Lucid is 100 times a better company than Nikola was. Okay, so moving on, I think there's another one that I'm very excited about, which was just recently announced, and that is VGAC. Now, Richard Branson is behind this one, and I think it's fairly priced. So I'm going to be looking at warrants and waiting for the pump. But as it relates to who I think they're going to go with, I laid out three main targets, that being Virgin Hyperloop, Virgin Orbit, and Envision, which is an EV charging company. Now, say what you want about Richard Branson, but he's definitely not a stupid guy, and I think it would be Envision based on the current EV hype, if he can get it through quickly. I mean, they're already partners in Formula E, and they did develop an affordable EV concept, so while Envision would be my favorite of the three, I would say any of those firms would be good in my opinion. But this early in the game, there's really not much we can go off of, so it's a little bit more of a longer term play. But this is still speculation, so don't take it as final word that this is who Proterra is going to go public with. And at the same time, all three of these SPACs are very well managed, very high conviction plays that are doing some really interesting things, so I don't think you can go exactly wrong. But I do want to urge caution that SPACs are very volatile, very speculative, and definitely subject to massive swings in price. This is why Doc has been showing you how to trade options on SPACs to take out some of that risk from the equation. Furthermore, joining an awesome community like the 10x tribe is going to help you find opportunities before other people, as well as making better investing decisions and having better execution with your trading. As I talked about, the 10x tribe is free to join. Just click the link in the bio below. Come get access to our free courses, our free discussion board, our watch lists, get our scan alerts, access it all from our app. Yeah, don't hesitate to join because we'd love to see you there. But until the next video, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're doing well out there. Cheers.